Hi, it's Roberta from Quilt Crafters Corner. It's been a while and thanks for joining me. I learned to sew at a very, very young age. I used to watch my grandmother put together things with no pattern, and I was always amazed at how creative she was. So for me to watch somebody do something without a pattern, I was really, really intrigued by it. I've spent all of my life sewing. I've sewn bridesmaids' dresses, prom dresses, Civil War ball gowns. This is some of the things that I have made. And so I know how the creative part works. I never really thought about it, I just did it. So as life happens and you just kind of go along, I've kind of lost that creativity and that joy that I had in my life. And a friend said, "Come on, you're coming with me Monday night." And I went, "Where are we going?" And she says, "We're going to go quilting." And I said, "I don't know how to quilt." And she said, "You know how to sew." And I did. I knew how to sew. So I went and made my first quilt, and it was a very simple, easy, just blocks, a checkerboard type pattern. And I went, "Well, this is easy. I can do this." So I made simple quilts just as a start to gain the knowledge and some of the skills. And as I got better at it, I started to do more complicated quilts. And I started to teach other people how to gain those skills and that knowledge to become confident. So I was helping other people learn how to do this. And in the meantime, I was making these quilts that were going to good causes, needy people. And so that kind of made me feel good too. So it was like really a good outlet for my creativity and the joy that I had for sewing. So I was really lucky to be able to explore this for as long as I have. I've been quilting for over 10 years now, and it's given me the ability to tap into that creative aspect and that element of joy that I get from just sitting down and sewing and putting something together. So last year when I did over 150 block videos for you, I really did it for two reasons: to share with you that skill and that knowledge of learning how to put blocks together, but also give you the confidence that you could easily build a quilt by yourself with just blocks, just putting blocks together. And in what that does, it gives you that outlet of creativity and the joy that you get from sitting and just sewing and putting something together. And the most exciting part for me is the story that that quilt then becomes, because picking those blocks and picking the fabric and the occasion that it is for, or the person that you're giving it to, or even the material that it's made out of, all has special meaning, not only to you, but the person that you're going to give it to. And so that to me is really part of that feeling of, I made that, I did that, I created this. And that to me is what's really important, and it gives you that sense of confidence and joy and just creating something. So I am been looking at and trying to find a way to build a community of for quilters, a place where you can go and explore new ideas, but share ideas too. I think it's really important that you share what you've learned with somebody else and work with new ideas, because there are some things that I like that you may not like, and there's some things that you may have come up with and I'll go, "I never thought of that." good idea. So I want this to be a collaboration. I want this to be a community of quilters to collaborate and share ideas and learn new things, learn new skills to create that knowledge and that confidence, but also the joy and love of quilting. I want that to be shared too. So I have some exciting news. I am looking to create a community for quilters where we can come together, share ideas, share knowledge that everybody can benefit from and enjoy. So I really appreciate all of your input and comments. So please leave me a comment. What did you think? Even if you didn't like it, let me know that too. I want to know. So thanks for joining me, and I'm excited about this new news and this community that I will be creating in the next week or so. So we stay tuned. We have more. Thanks for joining me.